Hey guys, today we're going to talk about 30, 60, 90s. We've all been asked for these during the medical sales hiring process, and today we're going to talk about are they important or not. Before we move on and discuss this, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button on the right hand side. So getting back to 30, 60, 90s, overall, I don't think these are as important as they used to be. Some managers still ask for them. Some companies still ask for them. I think that there's a way to create a 30, 60, 90 that can bring value. And there's a way to do it where it really is something you can just Google search or look up on ChatGPT, and they'll be able to print out a generic 30, 60, 90. So if you are going to create a 30, 60, 90, I suggest that you get it and make it very specific towards the role that you're applying for. So if a manager asks you for this, I would, instead of just handing the manager a generic 30, 60, 90 that you have in your brag book that you can hand to any hiring manager, I would try to get more information from that manager, or more importantly, get information from some of the sales reps that work in the surrounding territories that might know more about the specific territory you're going for. So what do I mean by that? So if there's an open territory, say in the Boston area, and you have surrounding reps, throughout Massachusetts that, know the previous territory, or the manager himself, to be able to really create a very effective 30, 60, 90, you need to know the landscape. And that means you need to know who the top physicians are that are, either using your product, not using your product, the institutions, IDNs, hospital systems that have your product on the shelves, and some of them that do not, what the market share is and what the goal is that you're trying to attain, price point, competition, all the key players that are involved to help you, create a real 30, 60, 90. You have to do your due diligence and to make it very specific for that role. So speaking to reps, speaking to the hiring manager and asking him to give you more info before you just hand him a generic 30, 60, 90, I think is more impressive during the interview process, because it shows that you're really taking the time and effort to create something that is going to provide value to you, your manager, and the team. When you just hand generic 30, 60, 90s, they don't really provide any value. I even challenge a lot of managers out there, if you're still asking for these without giving the specific background for that role, and giving the specifics to the challenges and opportunities that they have, that they can use to create a real 30, 60, 90. Without that, it really is a waste of time. So overall, 30, 60, 90s that are generic, waste of time. But if you really want to stand out, get specific information about the territory, the physicians, the hospitals, the competition, and create a very specific 30, 60, 90 for that role, and that will help you stand out from the competition.